As Spencer Carberry so eloquently said after this game, their guy was good, but our guy was fucking better. Caps win 2-0 over the Columbus Blue Jackets in a goaltenders duel that saw Greaves of the Columbus Blue Jackets record 36 of 37 saves, allowing just the one goal against. The Caps' second goal was an empty netter, and Logan Thompson for the Washington Capitals with the 39 save shutout. Great game by both of those guys, honestly. And the Caps, with this win, they are now 10-1-1 in their last 12 games, rolling right along, first place in the Eastern Conference. You love to see it. Let's get into it, babes. So, not much scoring to get into in this game, really, as like I said, both goaltenders were phenomenal tonight. But second period, 50 seconds in, it is who else on the back end but Jakob Chychrun for the Caps. Great forechecking shift by the Caps, and then Tom Wilson lays the puck into Jakob Chychrun's wheelhouse, and Chicky absolutely rips this thing past Greaves before the Columbus netminder could even pick up this puck. The broadcast even had trouble picking up this puck as Chychrun just lets that shot go so quickly there. What a release by the Caps. Phenomenal defenseman here. His 11th goal of this season already from the blue line. Like I said, that is an asinine number of goals already through just 29 games played for the Caps this season. Or is it 30 now? It might be 30 now. Regardless, 11 goals already for Jakob Chychrun from the back end. That is absolutely insane. He leads the National Hockey League right now among all defensemen for goals scored. And yeah, poor Greaves on that one. He really did not have a chance. So, Chychrun from Tom Wilson and Anthony Beauvillier, just 50 seconds in to the second period, puts the Caps up 1-0. And that would be all the scoring for the game, all the way up until the end of the third period when Aliaksei Protas sinks it into the empty net for the Caps. The Columbus Blue Jackets had their goaltender pulled there for the extra attacker, trying to tie up this game. But Aliaksei Protas makes a great defensive play, first of all, to get the puck out of the Caps zone, and then takes off after it and sinks it into the empty net for his 10th goal of the season already. He has really been heating up of late as well. A great defensive play by him leads ultimately to this empty net goal here for him. So 10th of the season by Aliaksei Protas. Assist on that one, the primary assist and the only assist goes to Martin Feravari. So 2-0 Caps, and that would be, babes, your final score for the good guys. But let's talk about a few other things here from this game, since there wasn't all that much scoring to talk about. So first and foremost, Logan Thompson, right? Phenomenal game by him. Yet again, all this guy does is put up stellar performances. All this guy does is win hockey games. He has been incredible for the Washington Capitals ever since they traded for him, and he was incredible again tonight. First star of the hockey game, as announced after the game. And he pitches the 39 save shutout here to earn, folks, his 100th career win in the National Hockey League. And he is one of only 17 goaltenders ever in National Hockey League history to get that 100th victory in 170 games played or fewer. So like I said, right, all this guy does is win hockey games. Big congratulations here to Logan Thompson, 100th dub in the NHL. That is a big, big milestone for a goaltender. And the second thing for me that I wanted to talk about here was that, again, for me, in my opinion, the turning point of this hockey game, the thing that really got the job done for the Washington Capitals in this game was a humongous penalty kill coming in the third period with the Caps holding a 1-0 lead. Hendrix Lapierre gets tagged with the 4-minute minor for high sticking. So the Caps holding, like I said, a 1-goal lead in the third period. They have to go to the penalty kill for 4 minutes, and they kill it off. Both penalties of that double minor, they kill them both off, obviously, right? As they got the shutout victory. So great penalty killing there by the Washington Capitals and by Logan Thompson, because to me, like the first half of that penalty kill there, the first 2 minutes or so, was all Logan Thompson. Like he was everywhere. He was flying all over the crease, making highlight reel save after highlight reel save, keeps the puck out of the net. And then his teammates, his defenders playing in front of him decided to kind of wake up there. Like they were kind of like, holy shit, we better get going here. We got to help our goaltender out here. And so then for the last 2 minutes of that penalty kill, it really shifted to where he wasn't having to make as many big saves or as many saves in general, really, because the guys in front of him were doing a lot more. A number of huge shot blocks. Connor McMichael, huge shot block. Tom Wilson, huge shot block. Rasmus Sandin, huge shot block. Martin Feravari, as always, huge shot blocks. For all of these guys, really, it is as always, because they all do this. They all sell out their bodies to get in front of these shots, to get the job done for their team. So a huge 4-minute penalty kill there in the third period preserves the victory for the Washington Capitals. And then the other thing, and the last thing for me, was just that, like, the Washington Capitals right now, they are doing all of this right now, racking up all of these victories and all of these points in the standings, and they are super, super injured right now, right? Like, they have had a ton of guys out of the lineup and in and out of the lineup. Line combinations being juggled here almost every single day recently, because guys are just in and out with different injuries all the time, it seems. So like tonight, right? Like I'm trying to even remember who's even added to this injury list right now, because there's been so many injuries going on. John Carlson was out again tonight. He did not end up playing. He was a game time decision before this game, but he ended up not being able to go yet. So he was out of this one. Again, Pierre-Luc Dubois obviously is still out as well. And a big one as well is rookie Ryan Leonard, who was just injured in the previous contest, right? So he is out now as well, presumably pretty long term for the Caps. So that stinks, right? But yeah, he missed tonight's game obviously as well. So like they've had so many guys in and out of the lineup is my point. They've had so many injuries, and yet whoever comes into this lineup, they step up, they fill that role, they get the job done, because everybody on this team, folks, plays like a team. They all play the system that Spencer Carberry wants them to play. They can plug and play with anybody, right? Like they just plug guys in, call them up from Hershey, plug the next guy in, next man up mentality, right? And that next guy comes in and is able to do the job because the team plays like a team, right? And they support each other through all three zones, right? Offensively, defensively, neutral zone. They always have backup. They always have that next guy as support behind them. So that's a really big part of it, right? But yeah, I mean, I'm just so impressed with this team right now, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So impressed with all of the players. So impressed with the coaching staff for sure. It's just a really, really great hockey team, you guys. So yeah, through all of these injuries here, 10-1-1, like I said, in their last 12 games, have soared to the top of the standings, have the Washington Capitals. So it is great to see. You love to see it. I love this team, and they are doing a lot of really, really, really good things right now. All right, babes, that will be it for this one. Your Washington Capitals with the 2-0 shutout victory in regulation, obviously, over the division rival Columbus Blue Jackets. These are always massive 2 points, right? Against teams within your own division. So great to see them pick up 2 points here in regulation, not letting the Columbus Blue Jackets get anything. So a great victory here by our Washington Capitals once again. Next up, they will play the Carolina Hurricanes. That is always a very interesting game when these two teams meet. So yeah, that one will come at you on Thursday. We will, we'll wait a few days for that one. The Caps finally get a couple of days off here, so that will be very, very good for them and their bodies. They have had an ultra busy schedule here, really, really rough schedule here for the Washington Capitals so far this season. But yeah, it eases up a little bit here now as they get a couple of days off, so that will be nice in advance of facing the Carolina Hurricanes on Thursday. So babes, we will be back here on the YouTube channel after that one with your post-game reaction video as always. And as always, babes, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Leave me your comments, as always. I always love reading those. You know, whether you're a Caps fan and you're like agreeing with what I'm saying, or whether you're a fan of a rival team and you're not agreeing with what I'm saying, I don't care. Leave me your comments. I love to read them regardless, either which way, right? Like, you can't hurt my feelings, really. So I have pretty thick skin, so keep them coming, keep those comments coming, and they are overwhelmingly positive anyway, so I appreciate that as well. You guys have been really great. So much support so far here this season. Love to see that. And yeah, just loving chatting Washington Capitals hockey with you all. It is always a ton of fun, and certainly it is a ton of fun right now when they're winning so many games. We love that, right? So babes, as always, thank you all, like I said, so much for being here. And as always, baby, as always, let's go Caps.